Okay, so I'm changing their blankets. So I want to demonstrate how I've taught my horses to put on blankets for me. Sometimes you have a lot of situations where horses, the person taking on and off the blanket, don't understand like the safety of uh, undoing the legs before the chest, because if you undo the chest first and something were to happen, the blanket's still strapped around that horse's body and can, they can get tangled up in it. So, not that that's why I do it. It's just something that people may not realize is a danger. But I always keep, from the minute it comes out of the package, I keep the front buckled. As soon as I find my adjustment, I never undo it again. So I put it over their heads. What I do is, starting with the wither piece, I'll run my arm all the way down to the end of the blanket to your tail flap. Then I'm going to fold the tail flap back up so it's in half, and then in half again. So I have like a yoke, right? I hold the blanket like this for them, and then they put their head in. If you have to, you could really bunch it up or whatever, but my horses are pretty good about the job that they have, so I don't have to do that. I can just show them the hole. Ritz, here. Here. Hey, I'm over here. Here. We're not putting that blanket back on. We're changing blankets. Here. Thank you. And then I take the tail flap and kind of act it like you're sweeping off of a table, crumbs off of a table. I take the tail flap and I sweep it down their back in case they had any debris that I missed. I can make sure I got it with that sweep. Okay. Then I always, I borrowed your leg straps from this blanket. So I do the leg straps first, then I do the belly straps. If for some reason one of your belly straps is longer than the other, I always do the tighter one last, but I usually do from the hind legs forward and then from the front legs back. I got to change out leg straps that I borrowed from this blanket for the winter blanket he had on today, so I can't show you that because I gotta do that, and you don't need to watch me doing that. But okay, so that's how I put on blankets. I don't do the chest pieces. And this way too, if you teach your horse that, if you have fresh, brand new Velcro on the front, by the buckles, you fasten it once and it stays fastened. Because if you rip it apart, I'm sure people have had that happen where it loses its Velcro-ness, if there's such a word. It loses its connection abilities. So anyway, that's how I do my blankets over their head. No, we're not opening that. Ritz, hey, come here, hey, listen to me, come here, visit, come here, Ritz, here, boy. Okay, I was going to say one other thing, but I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, and if you don't think your horse can handle something being put over his head, a blanket being put over his head, I've had people say, oh, my horse would never let me do that. And really, it's just a matter of horses will do anything that you explain to them. That's been explained to them, and I can go in every stall. I have to change all their blankets except for one. I can show you every horse knows their job.